And that's the best part. You know, like I know dinner table talks, tell a team up, or you should be shooting this, or you should be shooting that, and there goes the whole season. And so them getting along and loving each other is the best part of this team. Is like, I'm not jealous because you got 20 tonight. I know the balls move around, so everybody get a chance to eat.
Check up, game point, you better step up. Get a bucket, get a dub, and get your rep up. Cause I'm Sharon right on the post with it. I'm 94 hard net, coast to coast with it. Homie, I made it sell moon, yeah, to you how you want it and all. Matter of fact, I'm a little wasted with the 3-ball. That's game time. You a bucket, we the same kind. Black Larry, Doc, and J Lil with the hang time.
Hey, listen, man, that man don't press me. I run our test beats. I split your double team and dunk on your bestie. I explode with them nets, Petrovic, I Wayne Gretzky. Just go on my dog, I'm irritated, scratch a pet beat. Man, the word of players, I show love and they get peace. 20 of them, plenty of them, lemon pepper wet, please. Making John Travolta hit the gym and holler door. Them boys that run and shoot them out the bridge, you better do it, bro. They better do it. We pull up in the bucket to get buckets. I pull up on that boy and I say bam. I double dribble with my band of brothers. In every gym we ball above the rim. We pull up in the bucket to get buckets. I pull up on that boy and I say bam. I double dribble with my band of brothers. In every gym we ball above the rim.
All right, I want to thank you guys for joining us. Coach Takeo Gray, head girls coach at Jones County High School. Mya Anderson, senior guard. Guard, forward, center, point. You play it all?
Yeah, I play it all.
All the above. All the above.
Yeah, all the above. I got you. I want to thank y'all for spending some time. I know it's winding down towards the end of the season here, and time is really valuable. But we wanted to make sure we got out here and shine the light on what you guys got going on out here. You know, going towards the end of region play here. You guys are 12-0 in the region.
13.
13-0.
12 or 13. So
undefeated.
Yeah.
Undefeated in the region, and 18-1 or 19-1 overall. Close.
Yeah,
close that. That's a really good season, especially for it being year one for you, Coach.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit about some of those things that you think that have helped you be successful in year one.
First of all, a good group of girls. I could be Phil Jackson or Doc Rivers. If I didn't have a good group of girls, it'd be 1 in 19, 1 in 18. So that helps. And a good group of coachable girls and eager to learn. And I think coming home and being at home and familiar with the community, familiar with the kids, their parents, and having coaching some of their siblings, like I coached a brother. So just coming back, being in a place that I'm comfortable made a big difference too. My principal, Coach Wolfout, I coached with him for 8-9 years. He's like a big brother to me. And having him here as a resource for me I can speak volumes on that. So having him here and having this group of girls God bless me.
That's great. So you come home. So you coached here, you said with Coach Wolfout, and then you went to Westside for a couple years. You spent how many years at Westside?
25 years.
5 years at Westside. What'd you learn during those 5 years at Westside?
Man, those 5 years, I tell anybody I was the luckiest assistant coach in the world. Having come here first with him, and he let me be Takeo Gray. He opened my eyes up. Takeo, he go play, and he showed me how to look at not one option, but 5 options off one play. He gave me the freedom to grow and be myself. He let me, by the time before I left, I was over the defense. And then going into Westside, Coach Robertson, it was the same situation. Dr. Robertson, she worked hard to get that title, so I got to call her Dr. Robertson. She earned it. So she let me be myself and grow into, I was new there, and it wasn't like we got an outsider coming in. I was family from day one. So that was really important in watching her break down film, how she interacted with the girls, and how she does things, not knowing at the time I was going to implement some of the same stuff here and be coaching girls. I always, before I went to Westside, it was boys. I did 1 year girls at John, but most of my life it was boys. So being under her and dealing with girls helped me out a lot with dealing with them, seeing how she interacted with the girls and what she did for them. It was a big help.
So, like we've said, this is home for you. So you are Jones County alum. class of
98.
Class of 1998.
I got old.
We got old, brother. We got old, yeah. So take us back to your high school playing days and tell us a little bit about those teams and kind of what you learned as a player here at Jones County and talk to those days.
Lucky me, I was caught behind a great goal at Terry Odom. So, and me and Terry, like, grew up together like best friends, birthday a day and a year apart, September 7, 78, September 8, 79. So we grew up our whole life playing together. And I think playing with them helped me being more of a role player with them because Terry Odom, Rico Washington, Ikea Thurman, J. Hall, we had a team that lost to William Avery in the state playoffs. That we went to Duke in Minnesota. But playing with them and their IQs, you had to know how to play basketball and adjust to the next play and know your role. So it helps me relate to some of my players, like not just the best players. I can relate to the role players and everybody else and appreciate them and know that, make sure they know they're appreciated.
Right. So that role player position that you feel like you played in high school allows you to really see all aspects of the team, from your most talented players to those who have to play with a more of an IQ.
Yes.
Not that they all don't, but there's some kids who that's their way to get on the court is you got to understand how to play the game and stay away from your weaknesses, play to your strengths, know what we're trying to do as a team. And so, yeah, man, that's awesome, man.
And, they can go overlooked a lot. So I don't want them to feel like they underappreciate because, like I know you get in the playoff, that role players, they know Mya Anderson. That role player, somebody got to step up and be that player.
Absolutely. So let's shift to you, Miss Anderson. So senior year, and I mean, like we said, we talked about the record, only having one loss this deep into the season, coming into a new coach, going into your senior year. What was your initial thought process and outlook knowing, we're about to have a change in the coaching staff and we got to get used to a brand new coach and a brand new style of coaching and a brand new philosophy and all that? How were you ladies able to adjust to that and be able to go out here and be thus far in the season 18-1 or 19-1, whatever you are?
Beforehand, I was kind of nervous because I didn't know who the coach was going to be. So, I was trying to, that takes a lot to get used to of a new coach, like the way he practiced, the way he set up practice, the plays he run, the defenses. This kind of takes a lot to get used to. And then I already knew Coach K, and everybody on the team pretty much had a connection with him too somehow. He coached our brothers in the community. He was connected somehow, so everybody already had a bond. So it didn't take that much getting used to as somebody else who didn't have a bond with.
Understandable. So that was easy. It was an easier transition just because he was already known by you all and being an alum and kind of being in the community here. That made it easy for y'all. Well, talk to me a little bit about what you feel like some of the strengths of this team are.
Probably probably how many players we got on our bench that can get in the game.
So depth.
Rotation.
Yeah, rotation. Deep rotation. Yeah. And that allows you to probably run people tired. Yeah, play a lot of people, and when other teams their legs are gone, y'all running fresh legs at them and being able to do what you need to do. Who are some of your teammates that you think are playing really well, doing a good job this year?
Zan, Thomas. We just got Aja back. She been playing good these past three games. Desiree, Dumas, her twin, Destiny. Sometimes. Sometimes. Who else? I think that's it. Kennedy, Houston.
So that's a big part of the team. So Coach, you got a deep squad and you've got talented players and you've got girls who've played together for a long time. So obviously there's chemistry there. And I would think that allowed for an easy transition as well because you didn't have to instill culture where they were fighting each other and my turn and I shine. You kind of came into a situation where they played well together already.
And that's the best part. Like I know dinner table talks, tell a team up, or you should be shooting this or you should be shooting that, and there goes the whole season. And so them getting along and loving each other is the best part of this team. Is like, I'm not jealous because you got 20 tonight. I know the balls move around, so everybody get a chance to eat. And we got some very high IQ players. Aubrey Norris, Bree, I think I take over in the point guard in Middle Georgia. I think she's one of the best point guards, hands down, offensively and defensively. And we got Mya Anderson. I tell them all the time in the huddle, if you go to a park and see somebody outside hooping, that's Mya Anderson. She can just go out there and just hoop. That's her basketball game. And we got a super sophomore, Liberty Penniman. I think in a couple of years, she's going to be really good. She has a super high IQ, super. And we got Autumn Coleman, that's our other starter. And I really believe deep down the line in the playoffs, she's our shooter. She's going to hit 5 or 6 threes in the playoff or a region game to help us win that game. She hits time the shots for us. So, and she pointed on the bench like the Dooms twins, and 2 years from now the world watch out because they're gonna be tough. And Asia, Kennedy, Zan, Asia and Zan are our defensive bulldogs. When you say running somebody in the grind, they know their role and they're gonna run in the role. And Kennedy has came in off the bench and sparked us numerous. Actually, the first game of the year, I don't think we would have won without her. So we're deep, and those are our main players, and we got some young girls on JV coming up. If they keep doing what they're doing, I think we're going to be good for many years.
At Midtown Infusion Center, we supercharge your peak athletic performance. Whether you're recovering from an intense game, prepping for a big race, or just aiming to stay at your best, our tailored infusion therapies are designed to meet your unique needs. Administered by our team of experts, our infusions replenish vital nutrients, boost hydration, and enhance recovery. Midtown Infusion Center, because every athlete craves peak performance. Call us today and discover the difference. Your path to becoming elite starts here. And so these girls, the majority of this team, maybe not this whole team, we talked about this team and you spoke on Terry Odom.
Mm-hmm.
So T.O. has the Mystics, Making Mystics travel AAU team, and these girls play with him in the off season. How big has that been for the program?
Oh, that's a plus because it's that camaraderie being taught by somebody that knows the game, and he's not doing it for the fame. He's doing it to make sure the girls learn the game and exposure. And it helped me not knowing when he started the girl team, I started the boys team. His son KJ, my son KJ, and his son TJ. And so we practice against them. We beat them every time we practice against them, but we practice against them a lot. So I got a chance to get that chemistry with them and get to knowing, like, not knowing I was going to be coaching, but I got a chance, like, okay, she's good at that. So that was very helpful too. And me and Terry talk all the time. So it was a smooth transition. It was very, very, very helpful.
Right. Now, I know at one point, and it still may be the case, I know T.O. was the all-time leading scorer in Jones County history, was he not?
Oh, that was Al. He's like Al. I think Terry's like second. Like 1,600. Al Wood had like
Al.
2,000. So
forget about Al.
Yeah, Al Wood.
Okay, so T.O. he's up there.
Yeah, he's one of the most all-around players.
One of the legends here in Jones County. So how does it feel to be playing for somebody that's known as one of the legends in the off season?
It's kind of crazy. He kind of act like it, the way he carries himself. He kind of act like it.
Yeah.
He got that swag that make it, you could tell that he was. So it's kind of it's fun. Kind of his coaching. It's kind of
from me seeing him coach, because you played with my daughter in 8th grade with the Mystics. He's laid back.
He is.
He's real.
He's
real
down
laid
the
back.
whole game. You don't say too much.
Doesn't do a lot of yelling. Doesn't do a lot of
yell to play and sit back down.
Right. So pretty laid back, calm, collected. Hey, y'all go do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't think I saw that one time all you.
I learned opposites.
All right. So you guys are in a region in 5A that's really the bulk of the region is South Atlanta.
Yeah, we the step kid. We the online side team. We the step kid.
So talk to me a little bit about the region and some of the teams and some of the players that you've been impressed with.
We're in there with all Henry County schools: Stockbridge, Madonna. It's 10 teams: Stockbridge, Madonna, Woodland, Ola, Hampton, Eagle Landing Christian, Eagle Landing, Leaving by that, man. Ola, Woodland, well, Locust Grove. So we're the 10th team, but it's 9 Henry County teams. So we're that team. We fighting for respect every game, and so far, well, Stockbridge is second in the region, right behind us. So we got a big game coming up with them later in the season. Woodland, they played us at 2 points the first game, but we came back yesterday and kind of put our foot back down, like let's get. So we got Woodland, Ola played a pretty. I say teams that tough, Ola, Union Grove. So those are top 4 teams. I think that in that region, when it come down to it, if I had to pick 4 teams, about 5 teams to beat us, then those 4 teams probably hopefully going to the state playoff.
I got you.
And the first and second place teams, that's why the regular season is so important. If we win the regular season, we get an automatic bid to the state. So that's why we take every game, we treat every game like it's a region playoff. So we don't take it for granted, saying we feel like they can beat us. So if they beat us, they eliminate us. So we taking every game as a playoff game.
Absolutely.
So that what helps us pick up our intensity on defense. Well, defense wasn't winning it for, but that what helps us keep our intensity against them.
I got you. So for you, Mya, from your perspective, who's that player in the region that you're playing against that like, okay, I really gotta strap my boots up tonight and we really gotta get after it. Who's a player or two in the region that you recognize and go, okay, I gotta bring my A game tonight.
Mya Anderson. That's the first one she got to beat. Mya Anderson.
I don't really know their names or their numbers, but it's a guard on Ola.
Okay. She transferred from Locust Grove.
Okay.
She transferred from Locust Grove. And a guard from Stockbridge. She a bigger guard, actually. She's pretty good.
Side.
Yeah. So when I'm tipping up against those two, I gotta come on with it. Huh?
That's the first game she had to go out. Say a big 2-way Mya. Made her go out the Ola guard. Whole game full court, so she had to go 2-way Mya.
I got you. So we'll talk about that. What are some of her strengths that you see coaching her that allow her to be the player that she is?
Coach, she was heaven sent, to be honest. I ain't never told her that, but her versatility, she can play the point. I can post up. She can shoot the 3. I think she hit 5 threes one game. She rebounds the ball. She had 2 double-doubles. I know she got like 13, 12 rebounds one game. She gets a block and a half a game. Sometimes a game she had 3. She averaging like 3 steals, 3 or 4 steals a game, 3 or 4 assists a game. So she filling up the box score for us, and that helps knowing that every game you going in, you getting this out of my hands. It's not like, I hope I get this, I hope I get that. So, and me getting her to buy in when I first got here was probably one of the biggest things to the team. Like I said, I didn't know last year when she called me, asked me to do the recreation scoreboard that me and her were going to form a relationship for that reason. But when she bought in, it's just like everything was falling in place. And it helps that she, in defensively, I think she still be better defensively than she knows she can because she got such long arms, but she been a plus.
That's awesome. So what are your plans after high school? What are you looking to do after you graduate? You graduate in May or June?
May.
After you graduate in May, what's next?
I want to go off to school and play somewhere. I don't know where yet, but somewhere. And I want to major in education. I want to be a teacher.
And coach?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You got 2 coaches over here, we ain't got no help. You put I got help, so
right,
you think
why
about
is
it.
this
Think about it.
So you want to be a teacher. What level? Elementary, middle, high school?
Middle
school?
No house, no hair club.
Right. Now, would you be interested in coming back to Gray in Jones County and teaching, or do you want to try to get out and explore other places?
I really want to get out and explore, but you never know. So I might come back eventually. It might be not be right away, but eventually I might come back.
Come back and give back to the community. Yeah, I hear you. All right, so we're going to finish this thing off with a lightning round, okay? And so with this, first thing that comes to your mind, all right, it's really questions guided to try to give people a little more insight into you two individually, all right? And so you it's a rapid fire lightning round kind of thing. So we want to try to be quick. All right. I don't want you to think too long and hard about it. Just try to come off top of the dome with it. All right. So let's start with Maya. All right, we're gonna start with you. What is your favorite basketball movie?
Love basketball.
That's a good one.
Classic.
That's a good one. That may be my favorite too. Either that or Above the Rim.
I think those are my two.
Above the Rim.
Everybody, you watch that 1,000 times. Like.
that was up there too. All right, Coach. What is your favorite, let's say, post-game meal?
Good bowl of cereal. Cold bowl of cereal. That's all I need. Some cold milk and some cereal. So, yes.
Whole milk, 2%.
Whole milk. I gotta have whole milk.
Whole milk.
I'm content now. They said the damn light. I'm content with it. I'm content with that now.
All right. So, Nike, Adidas, Under Armour.
Nike.
Hands down. Easy. All right, Coach. Favorite player of all time?
Oh, Kobe Bean.
Kobe
Bryant.
Bean, huh?
No
Bean.
debate.
All right.
They say the wrong name, I hope they get kicked out. So there's no debate.
All right, Mike. Favorite player of all time?
Probably Michael Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
She's not gonna know that name. She can't come in.
She can get in the office. She can knock. She can't get in. I got you. All right, last one, Coach. If you had to choose any other sport to coach, what would it be?
You know, the sport to coach. It'd be a hard one. I don't know if I had the same passion for other sports as I do basketball. It just loving basketball. It's hard for me. I was coaching for it. I had that passion, but if they say go pick another sport, I probably would say, can I just be an assistant for basketball?
That's a good answer. Yeah. If it's in you, it's in you.
You know, I did cross country before. I'm doing track this year. I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. But,
right. Just got a love for the
hoop,
right?
The round ball.
Love for the round ball.
Yeah.
I got you. I want to thank y'all again for sitting down with us, and I want to wish you luck the rest of the way. I know schedule's probably about to get a little hectic with makeup games and things like that.
4 games next week.
4 games in 5 days is or 6 days. That's pretty rough. So, good luck through it. We want to see you guys go deep, and we really want to see you bring back that hardware to Jones County.
That's how it goes.
Play defense. All right. All right. Thank y'all.
The Above the Rim podcast is brought to you by Midtown Infusion Center, located at 1425 Georgia Avenue in downtown Macon. We are Middle Georgia's IV recovery specialist. Give us a call today at 478-250-1325 and supercharge your peak athletic performance.